So good afternoon, Mayanne. Thanks for joining us today. I'm going to spend the next couple minutes and let's have a conversation around the concepts of mentoring and coaching. Question number 1. With your previous experience in training and development, as well as learning, as well as your current role in HR, help us understand the fundamental difference between the concepts of mentoring and coaching.
For me, the process of coaching and mentoring is very similar. Yeah, what you do and how you do it is similar. It's how the relationship works that's different. So a coach encourages the individual or the coachee to arrive at the solution themselves. A mentor has a little bit more of a point of view in sharing a point of view and also helping the individual navigate the organization more successfully.
As there are many changes in the product operations organization, why do you believe that having a pool of qualified mentors and coaches is important to the group?
I believe that a pool of qualified coaches and mentors are important to the group and product operations specifically because I see coaching and mentoring as an organic way to help the organization grow. Mm-hmm. It is already naturally happening in the organization. However, if we can give the coaches and the mentors the skills to do that even better, just think of the power of the fact that that's organic, but then you have people that do that well.
In your opinion, what do you think are the traits that good coaches and good mentors inhabit?
I don't know if you call them traits, but fundamentally, core to a good coach and a mentor is somebody who wants to grow others, who wants to be part of developing people and helping them achieve their full potential. So I guess that's a trait or a belief. The other one is the ability to listen and the ability to help somebody explore further inside themselves. The other thing is the ability to find time in your calendar. Most coaches and mentors internally are doing it on top of their day jobs. It's more of a personal investment to growing people and the organization, and so finding time in your calendar is part of the traits.
What about your own experiences of being a coach and a mentor? What has worked well for you, and what were some challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome them?
What has worked well for me is to find the niche that you want to contribute to. I've realized over time that what's important, because you put a lot into a coaching relationship, so it's important for you to also feel like you're contributing to something. So what I found is that it's important for me to see young female talent, especially Asian female talent, to grow in the organization. So I found over time that the coaching relationships that I've had with this type of people were the most successful ones and the ones that I felt I was able to contribute most to. Doesn't mean I have not coached males. I have, and successfully, but this was a particular passion that I had, and it helped.
So what does it take for a mentor to be a good role model?
When you are coaching or mentoring somebody, you give a lot of yourself, right? And you need to be very insightful in the type of questions that you ask and the sensitivity in which you do that. And so I think by doing that and doing that particularly well, and so if you're a skilled coach, I think people respect you for it. First, you're helping them in their journey, whatever their journey is. And if they see you do that well, they feel, oh, okay, this is awesome. It's helping me, but I'm seeing somebody who does this particularly well. So I know this program is about giving the skills to coaches and mentors. And I think it's important for you guys, those of you attending the program, to see it that way. It's an opportunity for you to do something that you're already doing even better.
How has a mentor or a coach helped shape you in your career?
I've had an opportunity, I'm very lucky to have been peer coached by some senior people in the organization. It's helped me in many ways. First, self-awareness, understanding myself better from somebody else's perspective. Also asking questions that people don't normally ask you. And some of them are not easy. So it's really self-reflecting and going, that's a good question. And I've never thought about that. So it's that different perspective that's been very, very insightful. I think coaching and mentoring is really a self-awareness journey more than anything. And if you're open to that and open to the questions that people ask you, I think it's pretty powerful.
take a little bit of time and share some examples of the, no names obviously, but of the coaching and mentoring relationships that you've had in the past, and
So-
some success stories.
Yeah, so there's a few, and I say that with modesty. I 10 years ago I coached somebody who was an M3, yeah, clearly a talent in the organization, and that person is now a senior vice president in the organization, very successful female leader in the organization, and I was very pleased to see her grow in her career. And actually I work closely with her now, but at the end of the day, what she was wanting to improve on was how can she be heard in a room full of strong personalities, and possibly a different gender or a different ethnic background to her, and she was able to successfully navigate that over the years. So I'm particularly happy with that coaching relationship. So
Share an example of maybe one that didn't work so well.
yeah, so not all coaching relationships work well. It's like any other relationship. So I had a particular person that I was coaching, again female, again Asian, and over the course of the first 2 or 3 meetings, we realized the chemistry wasn't working, and we were both aware that it just wasn't. We weren't gelling as a coaching relationship. So we decided, actually, probably on the 3rd or the 4th meeting, that maybe it wasn't a good match, and maybe that she needed to find a different coach, and and we needed to make that decision, and we did, and it was fine. Yeah, and at the end of the day, that person is still in the organization, and we're still very good friends. We still see each other, but the coaching just didn't work out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's being able to acknowledge that.